As Marvel Studios gears up for its multiverse-clashing blockbusters Avengers, Doomsday and Secret Wars, speculation continues to swirl about the future of Chris Hemsworth's Thor. But an overlooked clue from Thor, Love and Thunder, may offer a roadmap, not just for how Thor's story could end, but how it might continue. In the film's poignant post-credit scene, Natalie Portman's Jane Foster, having sacrificed herself as the mighty Thor, arrives in Valhalla, Marvel's take on the Norse afterlife. Greeted by Heimdall Idris Elba, her fate hints at a broader, mythic realm waiting beyond death. This brief moment might hold major implications for Thor's next chapter, especially if his journey concludes with a heroic sacrifice in the upcoming Avengers films. The end or the beginning? Chris Hemsworth has now portrayed Thor for over a decade. With Marvel Studios entering a new phase and many legacy heroes stepping aside, there's mounting concern that Thor's days could be numbered. In the comics, the current Immortal Thor arc has even seen the character fall in battle, aligning with a potential on-screen exit. But in true comic book fashion, death doesn't always mean disappearance. Rumors continue to circulate about a potential Thor 5 project. If it's more than just whispers, Marvel might be plotting something unique, a film set largely or entirely in Valhalla. Rather than reviving Thor in the traditional sense, the studio could explore his story in the afterlife, a spiritual and emotional continuation rather than a physical return to Earth. Valhalla as a setting for legacy. A Valhalla-based sequel presents an opportunity to take the Thor saga in a bold new direction. It would allow for the return of fallen Asgardians like Odin, Frigga, Heimdall, and the Warriors 3. Even Karl Urban's executioner, who perished honorably in Ragnarok, could make a comeback. Exploring Valhalla not only offers emotional closure, but also a chance to pass the torch. In fact, Love and Thunder established that Thor's powers can be shared or transferred. While Jane Foster's time as the mighty Thor was cut short, her presence in Valhalla suggests the potential for her return, perhaps to mentor a new successor or guide Thor in choosing one. Alternatively, the long-awaited introduction of Beta Ray Bill, a fan favorite from the comics, could occur here. He was once considered for Ragnarok, and this spiritual realm could serve as his gateway to the MCU. A hero's final trial. If Avengers, Doomsday or Secret Wars marks Thor's physical end, a solo film that follows his spiritual journey could bring closure in a way that's both emotionally satisfying and rich in lore. In this vision, Thor might not be resurrected but rather take on a new role, guardian of Valhalla, protector of heroic souls, or guide to new champions. This would reflect a common theme in Thor's MCU arc: loss and resilience. From the death of his parents and friends to the fall of Asgard, Thor has constantly been tested by grief. A final chapter in Valhalla would allow those emotional wounds to be addressed head-on while introducing new characters and possibilities for future stories. The MCU's afterlife frontier. Valhalla is just one of several afterlife realms teased in the MCU. Black Panther introduced the Wakandan ancestral plane, while Moon Knight explored the Egyptian underworld. A Thor 5 set in Valhalla could tie these spiritual spaces together, enriching the cosmic side of the MCU and setting the stage for future, mythic storytelling. Moreover, it allows Marvel Studios to give Chris Hemsworth a graceful send-off without closing the door entirely. Like Robert Downey Jr.'s rumored return or Chris Evans' multiversal cameos, Thor could always return in flashbacks or alternate forms, especially with Loki, Tom Hiddleston, still active and central to the multiversal saga. Conclusion. Whether Thor survives the chaos of Avengers, Doomsday or not, Marvel has the tools to ensure his legacy endures. A fifth Thor film set in Valhalla is more than a rumor, it's a poetic possibility. It offers emotional resonance, a canvas for powerful visuals, and a narrative space for new heroes to rise, while giving one of the MCU's most enduring characters a send-off worthy of the gods.